Hey guys, how's it going? Big John with J Custom Builds here. So I'm getting ready to put all the kickstand and all the other brackets back on here, the brake pedal and whatnot, with all the new bolts and screws. But I wanted to show you guys that I was retapping all the holes so that I won't have any issues putting all the new stainless steel bolts in. These are the old ones that it had in there, and you could see the difference. I'll get a shot of this when I'm all done, but I just got through retapping all those holes right there. So we're good to go. As you guys can see, this is very time consuming the way I build these bikes. I build every one like if it was going to be my personal bike. You know, I want it to be safe enough to where I can ride it. I can ride my family on it, my wife, my kids, whoever, you know, but it's important to me, safety first. Hey guys, so I'm taking the exhaust off again because I need to get new studs. Even though it's only got 28,000 miles on it, I still want to put new studs and bolts on it. Exhaust looks brand new, like someone maybe had just put it on the bike. So I'm just taking these off. You need a wrench to get this inside bolt. Barely get anything in there, so you got to kind of just inch your way. So I'd already taken it off to put the brand new clutch cable on here. I just put new engine mounts on the bottom of the engine. You don't have to change those. These were good, but I had them, so I changed them. I cleaned up all the brackets and everything, and some of the bolts were rusted. So, man, and the bolts, like at Orchard Supply in San Leandro, the owners reopened it after they sold it. They have chrome, black chrome. They have polished stainless steel. I've already spent about $400 on brand new polished stainless steel bolts for this bike, and so I'm getting new nuts for this girl. I'm taking the exhaust off again. Like I said, it is a pain in the ass to take off, but you know, it is what it is. Where's that longer wrench at? You know, you got to do what you got to do, right? So I just wanted to get the exhaust on it when I got the clutch cable fixed, just to ride it and see how it ran. And it ran really, really good. The only thing is the bearings in the triple tree in the neck, they needed to be replaced. And so I've replaced those already. That was a pain in the butt to do. I had never done that before. I had to cut the bottom one out because they're pressed in, and then I had to hammer it back in. You got to be really careful that you don't damage the neck, the stem actually. And so just got to get to those bottom ones now. Kind of hard to get to these bottom ones because you really have no room. And I got a blanket right there because I was actually working on the new motor mount, the front motor mounts, and I kept the old ones because they're pretty good. I mean, if I you know, ever need some, I'm gonna keep them. I've been trying to keep everything that I've been removing that's in really, really good condition from the bikes if I don't put it back on. I think I mentioned that in some of my other videos. I have a really, I wouldn't call it a bad habit. It's a bad habit for me because I replace literally everything. Stuff that doesn't even need to be replaced on some of these bikes. And, you know, I actually really need to, let me cut that thing right there before that. I got a zip tie right there that's cutting my hand. So I'm going to take that thing out of there. What did I do with my... If my brother Harold was here, he'd be laughing at me right now because he'd be like, yeah, and if stuff doesn't really turn out the way I want it to or expect it to, man, I get flustered and I start tearing stuff down. Or if I paint something or have something powder coated and it doesn't come out right. I've been dealing with the same powder coaters now moved back from the Bay Area, I think in '99, and I had met the powder coaters that my brother used to use. He introduced me to him. Dave Taylor, really great guy. He passed away about 5 years ago. He was a great guy, man. He used to take care of me. He's the one that powder coated this frame for my 95 Chevy truck. He powder coated this frame violet for me, like a violet purple, and mirror chrome for my 66 Caprice that I'm actually still in the building process, but I put that on pause because I was trying to work on the truck. Now I'm doing the bikes for the business. So I got a lot going on, and I'm hoping that things pick up so that I can end up hiring somebody eventually and then end up getting a bigger shop. But I've met Dave Taylor when he was on 57th Avenue in Oakland by, I think it was Pepsi that was there, or Gatorade. It was a Gatorade. Some of you guys from the Bay Area know all about that. The powder coating company used to be way in the very back of 57. You had to go through all the Gatorade factory to get back there. But anyways, I met Dave, like, I think in 96 or 97. I moved back in 99, and then like 2000 is when I started actually taking stuff to him on a regular, whether it was a sports bike, never really done Harleys, car frames, car parts. Did my brother's 73 Riviera that you guys kind of see in the videos covered up. That whole undercarriage is done. So I found my wire cutters. They were actually in the front garage. I forget that sometimes I got Sapphire parked in there right now. Forget I was putting some new a new back light on her, and I was doing something else. Forget what I was doing to her. I wanted to adjust something on it. So it's cool, you know. When I actually ride the bikes, I get to feel the bikes and feel how they're riding and feel how the clutch feels, and I can tell whether it needs tuner. I could pretty much tell, you know, how the tires are wearing, how the bearings feel. If the bearings start to get sluggish, like on this bike, they were very sluggish when I first got it. This bike was very dry. It was, whoever had it rode it in the dirt a lot. They treat it like a dirt bike. I'm not kidding you. That's probably how they ended up dropping it or going through some brush or something, because this thing was dirty. Dirtier than anything, like a ranch dirty, you know, just full of dirt. It's all cleaned up now, but so anyways, enough of that. Getting back to this exhaust. And I've done this so many times that I know exactly what tools I need, what sizes the bolts are, you know, and I'm not going to lie. I really don't know like all the sizes like T25, T27. I just know what I need, and I grab what I need. Because I've done it, at least, I don't know. I'm going to take this girl off right here because she is just in my way. This is, oh, they moved it up. I see. So I got to use my other arm because my left shoulder's just still dealing with a lot. Before I went on vacation last month, I actually fell pretty hard in the front garage. Now there's like two steps coming out of the out of the house into the garage, right? Because the house is like, I don't know, probably raised like 2 feet. So there's two steps coming down, and for whatever reason, my left foot didn't want to work. And yeah, I ended up taking a pretty bad spill, and I ended up falling into the refrigerator. I was actually holding something. I fell in the refrigerator for like full force with the ball of my shoulder. And you know how usually injuries get better, like after time. This one actually started feeling worse, seriously, after time. So now it's just like, man, what did I do to myself? And so, like last night, I couldn't even do this. I used my left shoulder kind of for everything. You know, this one's kind of like just my backup hand, just so that I can have two hands. You need two hands to pretty much do a lot, especially if you're going to be working on bikes. I see some of those younger guys out there, and those guys, man, they're strong. They pretty much can do a lot. I see some of these guys running with the motorcycles and loading them up on the back of their trucks. I'm just like, wow. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, but I'm not going to say I won't. I mean, there's different ways to do it now. It's really cold out here, guys, so I apologize for my sniffles. There's one bolt right here. Let me hold the whole thing up. And it's just like hanging on by a thread. Okay, maybe two. There it is. Oh, I haven't even unplugged that one yet. So yeah, I'm going to get new bolts and new studs, you know. That way, whoever gets this bike, man, it's going to run great. They don't have to worry about the exhaust. They don't have to worry about the bearings, the clutch. All the brake lines are new. They don't got to worry about all that new brake fluid. You know what I mean? So, I don't know where all the other bolts went to this. Oh, under there. Okay, so that's good. Got that. Yeah, man. So, anyways, yeah, I had to get some work done down here anyway. And it's going to make it easier for me because I've already got new bolts all on here, stainless steel bolts. I'm going to replace all these guys right here. The floor here on the top of the transmission vent cover. I'm probably going to take that cover off. It's hard to get to these screws back here, but you know, people are like, oh, they're not even going to see that. I don't care. I want this bike to be done very, very well. You know, and if it takes me a little bit longer to do it, so be it. All right, so got the new mount on there. Now I got all this open and available, so I can get all the brakes, get all the brake lines and everything back on here. Get the front back on now. I can focus on that. So see, these were actual bolts that were on there. You guys see that? Not stainless steel. These are like grade 5 bolts. Unbelievable. This is garbage. Oh yeah, we're pretty dirty right here. See, this is part of the bike that I couldn't get. I couldn't see it. So the exhaust being taken off just helps me get all this stuff cleaned up. Man, I swear I spend more time detailing these bikes than actually anything else. And I'm not a very good detailer either. I don't know, man. I know bikes are made to ride, of course, but they're also meant to take care of and keep clean, right? You guys agree? Gotta take care of your bikes, man. This baby's gonna be so sweet. You're gonna be able to eat off of her. So if I don't have any of these, I'm gonna have to go buy them. And these guys right here, I'm not kidding you. You go replace one of these, 3/8, probably like 1.5 inches long. This bolt right here, I'm not kidding you. If you get it chrome, it's like $6 to $7, even up to $7.50. You get it stainless steel, it's a little bit cheaper. I don't know. It's backwards because polishing them to me takes more work. But it's not by much, maybe $1, $2. And these washers, I was at a Orchard yesterday, and we also have an Ace called Dale's Hardware in Fremont. They sell chrome, black chrome, like I said earlier, stainless steel, polished stainless steel. I have trouble saying that, polished stainless steel. And then they have black chrome. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. I'm probably going to use black chrome next time I work on one of these bikes. The black chrome with the chrome looks sick. But these washers, if you get them stainless steel, polished, they're like $3.50 a washer. If you get them chromed, I saw them yesterday for like $5 or $6 for one washer. Can you believe that? So I figured the stainless is okay as long as it's got the chrome head on it, or the polished stainless steel will be good. Okay, you see this right here? Like a thick washer? I paid $5 for this thing. This was $7 because it's polished stainless for this guy. So bolts are expensive, especially if you want to use really, really good bolts. So I'm not going to put that on. I'm going to take those out because those got smashed. I'm going to go to Orchard and buy that in a bit. Put that in my pocket. And I got to take these studs out. And it's crazy because I don't know if those studs. I also need to buy the donuts for the exhaust. And if you're going to buy exhaust, make sure if you order them online, you know what you're getting. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that one was, it was okay. It was all right. If you're going to do that, you might as well just replace them. Get that out. Yeah, you know, I've been wanting to, I see these guys going to all these different bike shows, and man, I really, really want to do that. I never really like riding my bikes in the rain, but if you're going to be a biker, you know, and you want to ride, you're going to have to start riding in the rain. My old cars, my Impalas when I was growing up, shoot, I never took those really out in the rain. You always worried about your chrome wheels and your wires, they get rusty. But that's what they're for, right? They're made to be ridden. It's not like they're like full custom or anything. So, hey guys, what's going on? It's Big John. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, listen, I'm having a Black Friday sale from now all the way through next Monday at noon. My tickets are still currently $75 for one hat, but 2 for $100. So don't miss out. I actually really wanted to give this bike away by December 1st so that I could get the bike to somebody by Christmas, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It looks like we're going to have to extend this giveaway through either December the 15th or through January the 1st because ticket sales are honestly slow right now. So do me a favor. If you know anybody that's interested in this beautiful bike, go ahead and forward my YouTube or my Instagram Instagram or my YouTube channel. It's jcustombuilds.com. I greatly appreciate it, as I'm doing everything I can to try to give this girl away by Christmas. But if that doesn't happen, then we're going to shoot for New Year's, and hopefully it doesn't go past that. But I'll be honest with you guys, since I'm very, very new to YouTube and Instagram, my tickets are actually going pretty slow because I really don't have a huge following right now, and I'm really working on that. So do me a favor, man, if you're new to my channel, I build bikes now for giveaways. This is my very first one. I actually have 2 that are ready to go. I have a 3rd one that's in the process of being built right now. She should be ready by the end of December, early next year, for a giveaway. So I'm going to have 3 bikes, and I'm really trying to get rid of 1 or 2. And I'd greatly appreciate it if you share this video with all your friends, coworkers, family members, and anyone that you think might be interested in this beautiful, beautiful bike. Other than that, happy Thanksgiving. Always remember to ride safe, take care, and God bless.